Okay, here we go. Welcome back, ladies and gents. For those of you who don't know, I just recently moved to California, so I moved across the country. There is a reason behind it. I'm not going to get into it in this video, but I will in the next video or a following video. Now, this video is going to be about how to audit your life and how to gauge other people's lives as well. And it's going to be 4 ways specifically. So I have something very cool teed up right now. So let's just get right into it. So, number one, your habits. You have to look at your habits. Do you have good habits or bad habits? Are they holding you back or are they helping you progress on a daily, weekly, and monthly basis? So, what would bad habits be? What would good habits be? Well, if you have a bunch of bad habits, they're most likely holding you back. This is one of the biggest things that used to hold me back. Do you get up straight in the morning once your alarm clock goes off, or do you hit snooze 10 times? Do you chill in your bed and then you wake up and you scroll your phone for an hour and then you finally get a start on your day? Do you eat shit food? Do you not work out? Do you watch Netflix all the time? Do you play video games all the time? Do you drink? Do you smoke? Do you go out on the weekends all the time? All of these things are going to be to your detriment. They're going to hold you back, even if you don't think so. I want you to think about this right now. And I want you to calculate how many hours you spend on these things per day, per week, and per month. And then you're going to realize that you're wasting dozens and dozens of hours. And then you probably also have the audacity to say that you don't have enough time to work out, to eat right, and you feel tired all the time and groggy. Well, no wonder. So, hey, your habits are a pretty big inhibitor. They hold you back. I promise you, they hold you back. And as soon as you realize that, and you start to get rid of your bad habits, and then you start to incorporate the good habits that are going to help you progress in life, you're never going to want to go back, ever. But the thing is, to drop bad habits, you then have to move the good habits in the place of them, because if you don't, you have all this free time, and then you just drift back down. And this is why people always gain some momentum for maybe 2, 3, 4 weeks, and then they kind of feel good about themselves because they made a little bit of progress, and then they fall back again because they think, oh, well, now I could take a little break and now I could eat that burger and now I could relax and watch a whole season of Netflix and do all these things. And then you get pulled back down. And then you wonder once again, why can't I make any progress? Why can't I get better? Your habits are a huge part of your life. Habits make the man. So what are your habits? Get clear on them. Write this down and then see how much time you're wasting with your bad habits, and then start to take action now to eliminate them and then incorporate good ones. Number 2, close associates. Look at the closest people that are in your life. It should be 3 to 5 people that you spend the most time with. And I know you've heard this age-old adage that says you become who you spend time with. You become who you surround yourself with. So if you're around a bunch of lazy people, most of the time, you're probably also going to be lazy. But if you were to move into a house with 3 other millionaires, you'd probably become the 4th millionaire, or you'd at least start to make more money. You would think of new ways to make more money. Think of all the knowledge that they would be putting into your head, and you'd be speaking with them on a daily basis to the point where you would be learning so much. Like there's 0% chance that you wouldn't make more money than you are making right now. There's 0 chance that these people wouldn't pull you up. Your environment pulls you up or pulls you down. This is why the people around you are so important. Look to find new friends possibly, or look to join a group that's trying to do what you're trying to do, that's trying to make it in a similar area that you're trying to, or try to find a mentor or find a coach that can help you as well. So that's number 2, close associates. This is very, very important. Number 3 is your bank statements. Look at your bank statements and look what you spend your money on a daily, weekly, and monthly basis. And see how much money you're spending on stuff that doesn't even help you. Are you spending it on video games and Netflix and DoorDash and all these things that don't really help you get better, don't help you improve? Because once you start to see this, you're like, maybe I should start spending my money on books, on courses, on a gym membership, on mentors, on actual experiences that you're going to enjoy in life. So this is another big thing, is looking at your bank statements. And last but not least, number 4, you look at your calendar. And you can also look at someone else's calendar and look at your daily activities, your weekly activities, your monthly activities. Are these activities helping you get better or not? This is another pretty simple one. These are 4 simple ways to audit your life. And after you look at your activities, think about why they're holding you back. Then maybe you got to start doing different things here. And also, you should have goals written down. Look at your friends as well. If they have goals written down, are they constantly trying to improve? Are they looking at what they did on a daily, weekly, monthly basis? And are they trying to improve? Because just blindly taking action isn't going to bring about results. You have to look at the actions you took, and you have to look at the feedback you get from yourself and possibly from other people. And you have to adjust, improve, and then keep on going. This is just the regular motion of life, right? Failure doesn't exist. You either learn or you win. You learn or you grow, right? But the world wants you to believe in failure so that once you fail, you stop because you feel like, oh my gosh, I'm such a failure. But everyone at the top, all the 1% of people, they failed hundreds of times, but you just don't see it anymore. But they knew that failure is not final. Failure is not an end all be all. They took that failure, they learned from it, and then they took action again from that learned failure. So it wasn't really a failure. It was kind of just a test. Look at Thomas Edison. He was asked about his light bulb, and he said that he just figured out 9,999 ways that it wasn't going to work. And then on the 10,000th try, he finally discovered light, or the light bulb, whatever it was. But you get the point here. All of the best, all of the 1%, they have failed, and some have failed tremendously. But they just didn't stop. They kept going because they knew that they could just learn from that failure. This is how life goes. You learn, and then you keep on going on, and then you grow. It's never an end-all, be-all. And if you look at your failures or the things in the past that you thought were the end of the world, the things that you thought that you would never get through, those were probably the times where you learned the most. And maybe it wasn't right away, but if you gave it some time, a couple of weeks, a couple of months, you look back and you're like, maybe that had to happen to me. Maybe she had to break up with me. Maybe I had to lose all that money. Maybe I had to, whatever it is. And then you learn the lesson from it so that you made sure that it never happened again. So 4 ways how to audit your life. I know I kind of veered off there at the end, but that is a similar topic to what I was talking about. So the 4 things: your habits, your close associates, your bank statements, and your calendar. Take time to really look at these things. Take out a piece of paper, write these things down, and get clear on them. This isn't an exercise to take you 2 minutes. This is to really look at your life, look at what you're doing wrong, look what you have to stop doing, and look what you have to start doing. What can you start incorporating? And a question I heard recently that can also spark a type of awareness in you is that if there was a film crew that was following you for the past 7 days of your life, and there was an audience of 10,000 people watching that film of you, of your life, the past 7 days, what would they think about you? What would they say about you? Are you a driven individual? Are you a lazy person? Are you going to make $100,000 one year? Are you continuously striving to be better? Are you a healthy person? Do you prioritize yourself, your family, your friends, what's important or not? So these are all important questions to bring about the awareness of what you're doing wrong, because we don't know what we don't know until we know. And once you know what's wrong, once you know what you're doing wrong, that's when you can start to take action to start doing what's right. And there is this quote that I want to read here from Nietzsche. It says, "Look at your habits. Are they the product of innumerable little cowardices and lazinesses, or of your courage and inventive reason?" Funny little story about Nietzsche. In my last apartment, I was living with my sister, and I had one of his quotes on the fridge. And the first time she saw it, she looked at it and she said, "Schnitzel?" And it was always just so funny because she would just randomly come up to me, "Schnitzel?" But I'm veering off a little bit again. That's the video for today. 4 easy ways to audit your life. Really get into this and do it. And if you like this video, like it, subscribe, leave a comment, follow me on Instagram. I'm posting all the time there. And I genuinely want to help people. Like, this has helped me tremendously, and I'm trying to help and improve others. And I'm going to be putting out videos like this more often on a weekly basis, if that, maybe more. But anyways, onwards.